Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
The data. Let's consult the data. The data says that I should be streaming Warzone or Fortnite.
Are we there? Hello? Chat? Hello, chat? Paging chat. Looks like we're here. Hi, guys. I need you to help me with my lighting, okay? I'm gonna drink my dinner. And then I'm gonna have you help with my lighting. Boom! How's this look? How's this look? This issue, this part. Everything looking good? Everything looking good? Do not adjust your television set. Charles Manson is not alive and well. Me. Yeah, how does this look? I'll hold on, let me go big. Big cam. How's this look? Anything good? I could turn that little VHS lamp on over there, but it's battery powered. I don't want to waste. They're expensive. So this light over here, there's a light that may turn this off. A little bright. I like to game in the dark. Not sure if that's just me. Like, I like to game in like pitch black. This does look good though, I think. Yeah, we good? We Gucci? Look good? Yeah. All right, stream over. I'll see you guys. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna drink this and play some DVD. I might do something cool after. I got this idea floating around in my head. I want to try it out. What kind of camera is it? This is... I don't know. Wait, I do know. Hold on. This is a Panasonic GH5 with a 12 by 35 millimeter lens. This lens is more for videography. I have another lens for photography. And then I have another lens for I don't know how to say this. Wild turkeys. That's not a pun. I'm not looking at women. Like literal wild turkeys. I go hiking and there's a lot of wild turkeys around here. I need a zoom lens to see them, get good photos, or like, you know, groundhogs or whatever. The hair's long as hell. Yeah, my girlfriend won't let me cut it. I try to cut it, she holds a gun to my head. Okay, fine. Growing it. Sure, why not? Oh, the mic. The mic is a blue baby bottle. Which right now, and I'm not sponsored, but right now they've discontinued this mic. It's on sale for $160 on Amazon. This mic, when I paid for it, was $400. So $160 is a steal. If you don't... Let me get right up into it here. This is one of the best mics. Let me get my pop filter. This is one of the best mics for ASMR, for any sort of vocal work, podcasts. If you have a deeper voice, like I do, this is the mic for you. If you're a wee little goyle, you might want to go with the, I think it's the Bluebird, I want to say it is. Got better high end. This has better low end. It's better for like male podcasting people and stuff. But yeah. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Bobcat, thank you for the gift tier 1 sub to Bacon Sticks. Why is that not popping up? I don't know. 1 second. That should trigger, I think I have my alert box off. There it is! Oh! Yeah.
The data,
Sorry.
the data says that if you subscribe, I will stream.
I can't tell you the next time I'm going to stream. I don't have a schedule. Last time I streamed was like 2 weeks ago. Don't subscribe. It's not worth it. Anyway, somebody was asking what I'm drinking on. Huel. I don't feel like cooking. It's that like... It's that like, what do you call it? It's not protein powder. It's like a... I don't know, what do you call this shit? Food? Food powder? Whatever. Meal replacement. Yeah, that's it. Creatine? No, that makes me swell. I can't say that and not laugh, sorry. That makes me retain water, I should say. This brand new mask. Hey, thank you. My girlfriend got me these. Unfortunately, it was a slight accident where they fell and got a little dent, like the boxes got a teeny bit damaged, but otherwise they're... Factor meal? I don't think Factor does this. It's like, you know, I don't think they do this. The powdered meal. I think they just do. I could be wrong there. When I order from them or when I'm sponsored by them, box I get the regular food, you know. Speaking of which, though, I got quite a few Factor ads on the way. Make sure you use my link. Get you that 50% off. Factor's some good shit, man. I'm gonna be eating nothing but Factor come COD season. Let me tell you, when I'm making videos every day, I ain't got time to cook. I'm not going out to fucking McDonald's and shitting my guts out. I'm not waiting 20 minutes in a line so some kid that looks like he wants to kill himself can earn minimum wage. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna fucking order Factor. I'm gonna make my Factor here. I'm gonna make my video. I'm gonna play my game. I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna entertain you guys. And I'm not gonna deal with any of that shit. I'm not gonna cook. None of that. Factor. 2 minutes in the microwave, done. That's not even an ad. I'm literally just gonna use like my own code and order Factor. It's good stuff. $1 McChicken. Dude, I'm telling you, man. McDonald's wasn't worth it when it was cheap. Well, I'm not gonna say it wasn't worth it. I'm gonna say it wasn't good when it was cheap. Now it's like 3 times as expensive and it's still shit. So why the fuck would you buy it? I don't understand. Anyway. Looking handsome as always. Thanks, man. I'm trying a little bit of a... I'm not sure what this is. Manson? Rob Zombie? Long hair, a little bit of scruff, a little bit of beard. I think I can pull it off. Although every time, it seems like every year I'm in witness protection. Like I'm constantly changing my look. I'm like that Ted Bundy image or whatever. But yeah, what's up, everybody who's here for the first time? We're gonna start streaming in just a second. I just need to drink this. This is literally my dinner. When you don't feel like cooking, it's what you do. I gotta say, I'm really proud of myself. I think I'm gonna poll you guys again. There's more people here now. Do you guys like this lighting setup I got going on here? Did I change the colors at all? Do you have any recommended colors? What have you? I have it's like this is a white light on my face, but it's got a tinge of red to contrast with the blue. I don't know. If it looks good, I'll keep it. If it looks shit, let me know. Don't hold back. If it looks like dog shit, tell me and I'll change it. Cauldron in the background. No shit, dude. Alright. This is my day, alright? Went to Walmart. I wanted to get my girlfriend a Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty zombie shirt. Saw this cauldron, $25. Like, sure. It makes mist and it's lighty. Do it. Lamb Chop, thank you for the gifted subs, my dude. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Does 8 Thoughts hate you or is he just trolling? We're buddies. He just needs to fucking. You know what he needs? He needs a hair helmet. What's your favorite COD from the Golden Age? Black Ops 2, without a doubt. Hey, what's up, Sephi? How you doing, buddy? Sephi, by the way, if you guys don't know, pretty much supplied me gameplay that wasn't DVD for like, was it like a year and a half? Thank you again, by the way, for like playing shooters for my viewers. Now the X Defiant's out, I'm like, all right, I got the shooter hookup as long as it doesn't die. If it dies or something, I don't think it will, but if it does, back up. I'm very picky with shooters. Like you guys have no idea. If it's shit, I ain't playing it. People keep saying, "Hey, BT, you tried the finals? Has skill-based matchmaking. Not interested. Looks cool. I like to watch it. I like to watch people stream it. I don't want to play it." You still watch wrestling? Do I still watch wrestling, brother? Let me list my accolades. All right. My dog doing? Creeping. I went to see Sting's last match. 3rd row seats. Just a month ago, I went to AEW Dynamite. 2nd row seats. You may have seen me on camera. I was all over the cam. Yeah. Love AEW. I play X Defiant with viewers? I haven't streamed X Defiant since the start of season 1. When I stream here, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm such a fucking tryhard. I will not be as interactive with chat when I play X Defiant. I played most of the day actually, just alone. Like I don't know what it is. That game's like my zen game. I like to just boot it up and play solo. I don't mind, like no distractions, nobody bugging me. Like it's just like my leave me alone. This is me time game. So. When you know what, I probably will stream it when season 2 comes out. I saw season 2 stuff early, so I'll probably stream some season. Looks good. Full gear last year, that's awesome, dude. When I went to Sting's last match, the area I was sitting in, we got to keep the chairs. So I got this commemorative, which is like the best souvenir you could possibly get, you know. You play Iron Sight? No, I haven't played Iron Sight. All I play now, like, honest to God, Ryan to God, all I play is X Defiant, this, and Scrabble. Yeah. Original Xbox Online. Halo 2. You in any recent shooters? Nah, 99% of them are bad. Not really interested. Speaking of Halo. R.I.P. Halo, man. R.I.P. Halo. Well, not R.I.P. Halo, but like it's just not what it used to be. I'll say. I've been on a nostalgia kick watching Halo 3 stuff. What a game. What a game. Halo 3, like you guys don't know this about me. I actually started on Gears. Well, some of you may know. I started on Gears of War 2006. Played the hell out of that. Then when Halo 3 came out, played the hell out of that. Then Call of Duty came out, Call of Duty 4, played the hell out of that. That's when my YouTube channel took off. I was actually posting Gears and Halo before that, but those videos are deleted because I used copyrighted music. Don't want my channel to get copyright strike. Also, the quality was dog shit. I had to record off a VHS tape. I'm not kidding. Man, it's weird to say. But yes, I had to record off a VHS tape, so it was just not very good. Yeah, imagine like the quality of okay. You think I'm picky? You think I'm just mean, or like I'm not? I complain too much. I'm not happy. You cannot give me Gears of War, Halo 3, Call of Duty 4, and BioShock. You cannot give me those 4 games in the span of a year. 1 year. You cannot give me those 4 FPS games in 1 year and then serve me up the fucking dog shit you're serving me today. You can't do it. I've had better. I've been to the top of the mountain. I will not settle for your garbage fucking FPSs. No, I won't. Not gonna happen. You can't give me like literally 4 of the best shooters ever made. Yeah, 4 of the best shooters I'd say ever made, right there. You can't give me all that in one year's time. 4 different dev teams. No, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. VHS tape for YouTube? Yes, I'm old. Well, I started young. I'm not that old. Started doing this when I was like 17. Yeah. Yeah, 17, actually. Hey, what's up, J Flux? So instead of the movie nights, I just hit the mic. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you guys in on something, okay? Top secret. I might beta test on you a little bit, all right? So, reason I got all this set up because I kind of had a little idea for something to do on my secondary channel. So, if you guys know, my secondary channel kind of went from like when I was into Pokemon competitive, I'd play it there. After I got out of that, started streaming like shitty B movies there. Let me tell you something though. Let me tell you something. YouTube won't let me do that anymore. I'm gonna tell you why. All right. So I bought all these like shitty B grade horror movies from the 80s, and I would stream them because there's no real copyright issues. You know, like whatever. It's fucking 70s, 80s schlock. Like nobody cares. So I'm streaming on YouTube and everything's good. And usually they don't care about nudity or anything either, within reason, right? Like a pair of tits pops up, whatever, you might get age gated. Like your video might get age gated. Whatever. Fine. No big deal. The issue was that I bought this movie. I bought this horror movie. And this horror movie was not really a horror movie. It was more like a porno with like 5 minutes of horror movie in it. And I didn't know. So I'm just straight up. I'm not even kidding. I'm straight up showing like I'm straight up showing fucking porn on YouTube. And YouTube saw that and they're like, "No, dude, can't be doing that." Yeah. So after that, they're like, if I even say like fuck or something, they like take my stream down. So I was like, all right, well, I guess that's done. Anyway, I thought about doing something on that channel related to not movies and stuff, but more. I don't want to say what I'm gonna do. I might say it at the end of the stream and do it for you guys, and we'll beta test. But I think I got a really good microphone, really good speaking voice, really good narration voice. And the editing for this would be fairly simple. Anything super complex. I thought about doing some sort of spoil anything, but doing some narration to certain things and making content about that. I'm sure you guys have seen those channels that do the true crime or they read off creepypastas. Although I think that one guy got bullied off the internet. What was his name? Um, Corpse Husband? Didn't they bully him off the internet? That was sad to see. If they, I think that's him. People are mean. Dog here? I hear him. But yeah, I do something kind of like that, but a little bit different. Got doxxed. I saw like it was just like his face, and people were making fun of him or something, which is mean. He just looks like a dude. Yeah. That was Buddy. He's going for a surgery consultation on Tuesday to get hopefully get. He's got a mass on his anal gland. We gotta get that off. It's about the size of a goose egg. Um, Other than that, pretty healthy. Yeah, probably needs some surgery. He's had 2 surgeries back there. I don't want my dog's butts cursed, but how old's Bud? He'll be 14 in January. Health wise, he's fine. He's got a cataract in his left eye, but his other eye's good. So, still good health. We walk like 6 days a week, about a mile each day. Still very active, healthy. Got a checkup done. Go. Search and rescue series. I liked when he'd covered the good creepy pastas and stuff. Thought that was good. What's up, Zoso? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Edgar? How you doing, by the way? Meanwhile, Benton catching a month ban for streaming one of Toxic Avengers for real violence or something like that. Benton just call him Benton, sorry. He just fucking does it, man. He's got no qualms. Like he'll just jump right into some kitty movie or something. I'm sorry to hear that, Zoso, and I'm sorry to hear that as well, Edgar. I think you can get surgery on the cataracts, but once they reach a certain age, it's not advised. You know, I think 50 probably too late. I thought about getting it for Bud, but like he's got one good eye still. I don't really want to go down that route, you know. But yeah, he is. Where is that dog? Actually, he'll pop in here in a second. All right, let's get some games in. I think I'm done with this. Yeah, I've literally been there in Batoni streams when it like a fucking pair. Well, I don't want to get in trouble. A pair of hoo-has will pop up. We'll just say. What would your biggest tips for being a commentary YouTuber be? Be entertaining. There's a lot of people out there, and I'm not knocking them. But when they do a video, like a commentary video, man, they're fucking boring. They're like white bread, you know. I get on there, like just my last video, I did a whole bit doing a Russian accent and describing bicurious sexual relations between a man named Pavlov and Dmitri. Stuff like that. You know? You gotta be like entertaining, you gotta fill a niche. You gotta have that riz, as the kids say. Just got more gray hairs in my beard saying that.
You gotta you gotta consult the data.
Alright, I think I'm done with this. Let's close that because that's chocolate. I'll begin to do it. Where's my dog? Dog doing? What that dog's doing? Huel was in the cup. Not from Breaking Bad, but the meal replacement shake stuff. Let me see if I can call my dog in here before I get started with this. Hey, yo, dog! I don't think it's gonna work. Hey, dog! Hey, yo, dog! Where's that dog? Buddy, come here. Oh, I don't think he's gonna come. Go get the buster. He's gonna. You know, I think I have a camera specifically for this dog. See if I can get him right on cam, buddy. I'm gonna have you stay right there, alright? Oh, no mas. Or the right thing. Uh-oh. Well, that just froze. Yikes. Okay. Reboot. Activate, activate. Work. Oh, there it is. Hello, dog. See the cataract there and his cat eye right there. Dog. You want a treat? You want a treat, dog? You want pigskin? He's gone. Don't mind the mess there. I had a lot of lighting boxes to get to. Dog. Hold on one sec, guys. I gotta put you here. Ah, I can't open these. God. Okay. You want this, dog? Do you want it? Won't you speak? Won't you speak, dog? They are. They are. Speak. How you doing it muted? Speak. Here you go. Excellent. All right. Oh no. My cam. My cam. Ooh. All right. Over. Yeah. Also, you may have seen a Hello Kitty plush. That's my girlfriend's, not mine. Yeah, actually, you know what? It's mine. Fuck it. All right. Do another YouTube video on today. I saw the one about BO3 essentially dying. I have another one planned, but I'm not doing it today. Gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and try to do that one in a couple days. It was one I worked on, and then the BO3 news came out, so I did that instead. All right. Let's see here. How's the mic volume, by the way? We good? We Gucci? Over a little bit so I can see my screen a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Now, I will say, may turn these lights off over here. I know it looks good, but man. Who games in the dark here? Who games in, like, the pitch black? Just me? Yeah, these lights ain't it, man. Feel exposed. Alright, we'll try it. let's do Survivor. I haven't played Killer since they nerfed Onryo. I'm a little bitch. Howdy on. Oh, whoa. What do I want to play? Just do Sprint Burst. Okay. Could do... Off the record. And live, and then, yeah. Cheer. How's the game volume? It looks a little loud to me. A little loud? Game's fucking weird with its volume, man. I have it like on 15%. Shit's about as loud as I am. Do like 10. Yeah. I could probably mess with it as well. Like on here, but whatever. Yeah, I heard BO2 servers were down as well. So maybe it's a Treyarch thing. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna be playing any BO6. You guys know you know, okay. You guys know I kind of ham it up for the videos, right? Right hand to God right now. Right hand to God. Black Ops 6 was one of the worst fucking games I've... Not just FPS, but one of the worst games I've ever played. I've never had a game literally make me, like, motion sick. That game... It's like my character has no neck muscles. Like, I'm walking around doing this. This is my gun. Then I die, and it's like I get thrown overboard on the fucking SS Vonderhaar. The game makes me want to vomit. On top of just being bad all around. Spawn system shit. One of the worst I've ever seen, if not the worst. One of the worst maps I've ever seen, if not the worst. Gunfights didn't really make a lot of sense. Omni movement's clunky. The game makes me nauseous. Visibility shit. Just not good. Just not good. Like I'm not trying to be funny either. Like I'm really not. That game made me. I had to down Pepto. That game made me nauseous. Straight up. Anybody else? Is it just me? I don't know, man. I couldn't play it. I might play Modern Warfare 3 this year. Why is matchmaking taking so long? Is this game dead? What's going on? Dead game? Dead game? Dead game? Okay. You insult it and it works. Every time. Piccadilly or Scud? You know, honestly, I will say this. I'll give Piccadilly this. I didn't spawn in front of people on that fucking map. Map was too big. I don't know, man. I'd rather not think of either, you know? Write down the Pokemon ROM that I mentioned last stream? Nope. What was it? Yeah, Activision's like...
The data says that Dead by Daylight would interfere with the Black Ops 6 sales. We must shut it down.
Yeah, you can play as Trevor. Dracula is the new killer. I'll be honest with you guys. This game's kind of shit. I just play it because like it's easy to stream, I guess. I don't really have to think when I play it, so there's that. Dracula is just. I feel like they're running out of ideas. Dracula is just 3 existing killers in one, pretty much. So I don't really understand the reason to use those other 3 really when Dracula exists. Well, that's not entirely true. He's not exactly like Spirit, but he's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say he's overpowered, but I'll say that he's a bit overtuned because he can do everything, pretty much. Abrupt intervention. That. Saw something. Abrupt intervention. Oh, it's this fella. Oh, he put on RPD, so yeah. I don't think he's tier 1. No, he's he's stalking. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do that. But no, there's no point. I was like, I'm just gonna get points, but nah. Probably Tombstone piece, which means, I mean, I'd like to get him out of mid so my team can work on that gen at least. Follow me, brother. I mean, you can get a hit on me if you really want to. How much do you say he stalked me there? About all, right? Okay. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Pay attention, guys. Right there. I mean, I'll straight up go and work on that gen in his face. Alright, so that's not Tombstone piece. It is Tombstone piece. This was probably a mistake. I should have dropped that pallet. Oh, okay. That works too. Wait. He's still tier 3, which means he can just kill me. How did he get that much stock? He's killing my... Bro, just kill me. Oh, he didn't even see me. Bro, come here. Alright. I literally just was like, go. Go on. Yeah, jumping lockers is the strat. I didn't expect him to have Tombstone piece. I didn't think he stalked us enough, but let's teabag him. I gotta see what he's running though, cause like He'd have to be the iridescent tombstone piece, right? Maybe? What's up, Car? How you doing? I will say this. I called this game shit. I think this game would be a lot more fun if it was goofy like this. You know, like it's more goofy, I guess. Kind of like Friday the 13th, that game. Where, like, you can kind of just meme around, but a lot of people sweat their fucking balls off on this, and, like... No! Cannot complain. That's good, bro. That is good. I wonder what he's doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll let him kill me. I mean, if he wants that achievement, yeah, he's got it. Actually, I mean, he would have killed me though, right? No, I think he stalked me enough. Or maybe he's just memeing. Hey, what's up, Junie? How you doing, buddy? Let's see what this guy wants to do. You gonna hook her? Watch. Yeah? I mean, if he's got the juice, he can totally just kill me. He's just gonna let me farm. Cool. Where'd he go? My man disappeared. Oh. He's just leaving. Alright. Hell yeah. Was he running? Oh, he was running that. Okay. By the way, camera position. Is this good? Here? Up here? I think for DBD it's better here. Or maybe even in the middle. Where's a good... Hold on a second. What to do? Look up Ott's Darva. And see where... That's his cam, since this is all he plays. He kind of puts it in the middle. Like, not in the middle, but like a little below. Okay. I see. So like so like right here, right? Yeah? Think? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. I think so. A lot of streamers have their camera more like or less wide, I guess. I kind of like my wide cam. In that case, should I keep it? I'm overthinking this. Let's just swing it. Yeah, on the left. I've seen it on the left side too, like over here, you know. Hmm. Yeah, let me see what my dog's doing while we matchmake here. By the way, guys, I don't run ads here because I don't care. So no ads. Ads annoy me. I'm sure they annoy you. I don't need like the fucking 50 cent I'll get from running them, so I'm not gonna run them. Thoughts on Delta Force? Not really interested. I'm not really a Battlefield guy, you know. I wish them luck, but what I am interested in is taking these shoes off, these boots off, and putting on like Crocs. I'm dead serious. It's time. Still dressed from. I went to get these lights, and then I just, you know, immediately came back, so I had time to like undress. Oh Lord. I've mentioned in the past, I think, about how I have these like stupid clown feet, so I can't wear like normal shoes. I have to get like specially ordered. I wish I was joking. Oh god. Crocs though are like wide enough that where they just don't judge me. Even though you could turn ads off, I think mine are just fucking off. Did you guys get an ad when you joined? I'll be honest with you, man. I fucking loathe Twitch ads. I don't know what it is. Just hate them. Hate their stinking guts. So I really don't want to put you guys through that. If you're enjoying the stream, I figure, hey, you'll sub, you'll tip, whatever. I don't need to spam you with ads. You know? I fucking hate ads. Like, I get I could pay for Twitch Turbo, but I don't think I use Twitch enough to even make that like a thing I should do, you know? But yeah, I fucking hate ads. I hate ads. YouTube ads are fine usually, but I still have YouTube Premium. Yeah, YouTube ads you can skip. Exactly. What is up, Diggy Dave? Man, seeing all these people I ain't seen in a hot minute. Good to see everybody still doing well, by the way. If you're an old school viewer. If you're a new viewer. I got nothing. Welcome. Yes. Like, pump that gen out. I don't think I like this camera placement. Nah, man. I ain't really feeling it. I want to keep the wide angle camera because I worked hard on this fucking lighting. It's been hours doing this. I like to keep that. What's up, bud? What you doing? My dog's here. Oh, it's that. Oh, shit, it's this again. Yeah, I might do with the back corner. Might be the best. Yeah, because I'm covering the survivors now. Yeah, I'll do that in a sec. They copy my hairstyle? Man, I'll tell you this. It's pretty easy. I got 3 hairstyles with this in one. I got just whatever this is. The Manson shit. Oh! Lord. I think I'm gonna run around Shaq if I can. Gone? Did he leave? He's looking behind her. Being killed by you. Alright. Yeah, I had 3 hairstyles like this. Put a hat on it, like slick, kind of rake it back and just put a hat on. So it does that like redneck kind of thing out the back, you know? That Joe Dirt thing. And man bun. Boom. Very easy. Very easy. Also, I really like... this is kind of gross, I guess. I like putting my hair in my mouth. I don't know if that's weird. Not chewing on it necessarily, but just like, you know, like a comfort thing. It's like a pacifier. Anyway. I haven't done that, Noopy, no. They keep asking me to do it and play it, and I'm like, please, don't, stop. But they keep showing it to me every time I, like, boot up this game. Is this Michael trying, by the way? Or are we just... Well, we're near the lockers if he does get in here and causes a ruckus. Here. Bruh. Well, I mean, ducks. No. What's this tear radius doing? I don't fucking know, dude. Ever asked for a Symphony of the Night stream again? No, but that's a fantastic game. Love that game. Why did they put these boxes here? I can't see around them. Alright, you know what? We're gonna hope we can hear his tear radius when he's, like, close. We can jump in a locker so we don't die. Hi. Yeah, I saw Michael Myers just coming to COD. You know, that's an awesome idea, and the Terrifier clown, Art the Clown, coming as well. Looks fucking sweet. But then the game dies. The game dies in like a month. Start all fucking over. They did the same shit with Cold War. They brought in, you know, Rambo, John McClane, fucking Ghostface. A month later, the game's dead. We got to play fucking Vanguard. So silly. Like, I mean, I'm not kidding you guys. I know I do the YouTube thing for show and stuff, and it's fun, but, like, I'm serious when I say, like, they kill their own games. They kill their own fucking games. How can you possibly invest in these games when they kill them after a year? Like, you know? Do them luscious locks? Well, thank you. Kind of bad. Is he infinite tier 3? Or, I mean, he going in. Infinite tier 3 shouldn't have taken that long, so that means I didn't see what happened. I don't think he got downed. I don't know, man. If he kills me, like, whatever. I'll take the fucking death. Okay, in the fighting game scene, it's just... Oh, man. You know, I do give this game shit, but this game's been going for, what, 8 years now? Nearly 8 years? Like, dude. Make a game. Payday 2 is a good example. Payday 2, keep fucking just... I mean, they released content for it for, like, over a decade. Just keep fucking doing it. Payday 3 comes out, and it's shit. It's fucking shit. Literal ass. You know? So bad. Like, just keep working. Like, what a waste of fucking time. I don't know. I say release one game, keep updating it forever. Like nowadays, unless it's a single player game. Or it like desperately needs a redoing, you know? Like if they made Dead by Daylight 2, for instance, I'm playing that shit. Like it doesn't need it. I'm playing that shit. Up that door. Go. Yeah, Payday 3 is a fucking failure of a game. Let me move my camera back over. It was probably best up here somewhere, right? I'd say. Yeah, I'd say like up here to the right or something. Yeah. I don't know. We all get out? We did. Let's see. Whoa! Yeah. That's kind of unrealistic. Unless you pick the map or have the right perks. He didn't. You ever watch Brain Dead? Probably. I've honest to God, guys, I've watched so many horror movies, especially bad ones, that A, I don't remember all I've watched, and B, I've started reading horror books instead, just to kind of like, you know, fuel that Phil? That's the right word. So what's the word I'm looking for? So Phil's not even a real word. Say quench that thirst, but fulfill. Sorry, I'm having a stroke. Fulfill that urge. Brain Dead. Is that what's his name? King Kong guy? Director? What I'm thinking of. Peter Jackson. Yeah, I've seen that. Yep. See, I've seen that. I knew it went over under like a bunch of different names. Now, let me just spend these blood points. Kind of worthless. Movie nights again? No, I mentioned this at the start. I can't because literally, let's just do a long story short here. I bought a horror movie that I thought was a horror movie, but it was actually a pornographic film with just like some horror stuff spliced in. I'm not kidding. If you don't believe me, look up the movie. It's called A Scream in the Streets. Um, I did that and unknowingly streamed just straight up porn on YouTube. So they stopped me from doing that. Yeah. I got like halfway through the movie and I'm like, I had to keep fast forwarding through parts and I'm like, guys, I think this is just straight up like skin flick. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, I did that. YouTube, they like put me under house arrest, man. They had people out watching my streams, making sure if somebody even like showed half of a titty, like cleavage, come up, they'd be like, nah, dude, banned. Right, truck. But what I am planning to do is do some stuff on that channel. Something sort of similar for it's like a Halloween special. We're gonna start a little early though, around September. My dog is like tipped over next to me like a cow, by the way. Why do dogs? Like, I have like a really comfy bed for him. Why does he sleep on the floor? I thought it was because he'd get hot. So I literally turned the fan on him. Like, so he just gets all the fan, but he still just sleeps on the fucking floor. See, that's the thing though, man. He's got his own beanbag. I think he needs like he's got his own little beanbag in there and he sleeps on that more than anything. But it's not even that he's getting hot. It's like I think he needs like something that if it's either got to be like the hard ground or like a bed that kind of cradles him, you know what I mean? So that he can like sink into. I don't know. Second, guys, I'll show you the dog. Pretty cute, right? Look at that dog. He had to get his belly shaved, by the way, because he had to get an ultrasound. Like, he's got like comfy beds everywhere, and he just don't understand. Oh, wrong camera. There we go. Alright. Parker just slept with me for her entire life. So, like, Buddy will not sleep in the bed. He'll hop up on the bed sometimes, but then he'll just hop down after, like, 5 minutes, you know? But he does sleep in my room every night. Which is why I'm like, I need to get him a nice bed, because he's been sleeping on the floor for so long. Anyway, that's enough leveling up. Let's play. That came out. It's this director stream movies and stream porn on Twitch. Well, I mean, there's hot tub streams now. How many hours do you have in this game by now? It's a good question. 1,400, maybe. 1,400, I think. Yeah. My girlfriend got me into this game pretty hard last year. And it was something we could both play together that we liked. So both just played a lot of it. I think she's got like 5,000 hours or something. She's been playing it since like the game came out, I think. My game time is just within 1 year time. So back in the day when this game came out, I thought it was shit. It kind of was shit. I preferred Friday the 13th, the game. Hey dog, stop licking your paw, please. Do that. It's so funny too when he lays down on the hard floor. Kind of just flop over. But yeah, F-13 was like, I'm sorry, F-13 way superior to this back in the day. Now, granted, that game got decent or whatever. They lost the rights to update it, so this game kind of took off after that. I just found the more casual, goofy nature of F-13 better, personally. Oh, speaking of asymmetrical horror games, is Texas Chainsaw Massacre still alive? That game was shit. That game was fucking terrible. That game came out, and I'm like, this is god fucking awful. This is nothing like, I think it was the same devs as F-13. I'm like, this is fucking awful. Nothing like F-13. And the next thing I know, like, the player base has dwindled to, like, a couple thousand. And then, the next thing I know, I think the whole dev team got fired and replaced or something. Follow you? Oh, nice. When was that? Yeah, that was when the game came out. F-13 came out. 2017, man. That was a wild time for me because I was a bit of an alcoholic, not even gonna lie. I will say this though, and I'm not gonna lie. You are an alcoholic. Don't integrate that with your streams. If you're also a streamer. I could have been only used me played a couple more years. Thankfully I still drink, but like not, you know, within reason. Limited amounts. Yeah, man, it's kind of wild. Like, honestly, 2017 through like 2018, I think was the worst of it. And I don't know how to put this. I don't really remember a lot from those years. Like, at all. Alright, we livin', boys. I'm sorry for leading you to a... Yeah, I don't remember, like, fucking anything. Man, I remember the F-13 came out. Black Ops... I think I sobered up some for Black Ops 4. There was, like, a 2-year stretch where I don't fucking remember, like... I don't remember, like, hardly anything, which is bad. That's not good. What's up, ZJ2E? Keep it up, man. Will do, brother. Will do. Can't stop, won't stop. I got a little worried after Activision like struck my channel recently. So I signed with a company that essentially works directly with YouTube. So if anything happens to the channel, they can deal with it. I mean, I don't really want to cleanse here, because I have resilience. I'd like to just work on a end. Well, I mean, thanatophobia as well, and we'll cancel that out, but whatever. Skyrim streams. I don't remember. I mean, I remember doing those. I don't think I was that drunk during those because those were challenge runs. What was I the most drunk during? we go. I probably should have threw that down. That was really greedy of me. Okay, then. Oh, she left anyway. I think F13 though, being so casual, ended up like inciting the drinking, or you know. What else did I play? Man, I don't fucking remember, dude. I was gonna say, I won't get you sick, I'll take over. I mean, we're all sick except him, anyway, so like... Dead Rising? I haven't played Dead Rising since, like, I bought my 360. BO4, like, okay, so, like, the games where I was doing a challenge run, or, like if it was a hard game, I was not drinking, I know that. So, I was drinking a lot during F13. And then... What else was I playing? That's the thing, I can't even remember. Which is not good, again. When you have, like, a year or two just gone from your memory, essentially. What is up, Jam? How you doing? It was F13, it was, some other kind of party game. Was it Quiplash or something? That's... Pokemon, I think you drank. Did I do those? I did the spin the wheel. I did the spin the wheel thing where like you donate and then I spin the wheel and then sometimes it lands on me like taking a shot. I did Drunk Showdown. I remember that was it. Drunk Showdown. Because I do remember this. I remember I was drinking every time somebody got a crit. God damn, I threw up like crazy. I drank a whole bottle of Jack during that one. Not very lucky. Here. Let's lead her away from the hook then. Do I drop Shack Pallet? I think I do. Let's actually transition here to this pallet. I'm gonna greet this. Oh fuck, well, I was gonna greet it till my fat ass ran into the goddamn rock. I don't know why I thought that bush would be like hard or solid around that rock, but I did. I thought I would like glide off of it and I didn't. Do I still lift? Yes. Yes, I do. Not super frequently. I try to do like once or twice a week lifting. I hit every body part, but like, you know, like once or twice. I kind of fucked up my shoulder though recently, so I'm doing like a light kind of deal here. I'm gonna open this because I have resilience. Bastard. I'll be honest with you, I'm just gonna open this and then like fucking. Here's the little fountain. Oh, you shouldn't open that. It could be... Blood Warden. We're just gonna leave her? I'm just gonna leave her. I got places to be. Yeah, I fucked up my shoulder a little bit, so it was my fault though. I lift extra heavy on chest. Like, all right, do you guys have like one? If you do work out, do you have like one exercise you're really good at? There's like one thing you're like good at, right? Let me tell you what I'm not good at. I'm not good at squats. My monkey ancestors were branch swingers. We were not like squatters, you know. All my strength is in my upper body, and like even I look like Johnny Bravo, you know. I have like, best way I can put it is I'm around average height, but I have like short legs, but like a long torso, and then that torso is V-tapered, so the torso will get. I'm pretty broad, you know, from like the rib cage up. So all my strength is just like shoulders and chest, man. And I went a little too heavy on the chest, especially alone, and I ended up tweaking my shoulder a little bit. So I just took like a kind of a deload this week. What is up, Life of Mine? How you doing, brother? Good to see you doing well. What's new? Not too much, man. Just, you know, doing my thing. I'm probably going to start up the secondary channel. I'll go ahead and tell you guys what I'm going to do. I'll do it probably at the end of the stream to test it out. But I really want to do some narration stuff. Make like a little, almost like an unsolved mystery style YouTube video on it or something. I think I have. If you guys watch, if you guys ever seen Justin Wang, that kind of format he does, but with content that's not really covered on YouTube. There's true crime stuff. There's like weird stuff. There's like, you know, horror story stuff, creepypasta stuff. I thought it'd be really cool to do something kind of in between all of that, where it's stuff that's not really well known. It's just things I've pulled off, weird shit I've pulled off forums, weird happenings in general that are most likely true, but maybe aren't because story at the end of the day. I'll read some. I collected. I did some research all day the other day, and I collected a bunch of different snippets of just weird phone calls, weird happenings involving phone calls and stuff like that. And some of the stuff, it's like hair raising. It's straight up like fucking, you know, bit of brick inducing. And the scariest part is it's most likely true. So most of these people are just, they have nothing to gain by just, you know, writing a comment on like a Reddit thread or whatever. So I'd really like to do that, try that out, see if it takes off. If it doesn't take off, then whatever. At least I tried. But I think I think I have a good voice for it. On blue version 2. That channel, well, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, I have like another horror. I have like a secret horror channel. It's all fiction, but like it's popular with Russians. Really popular with Russians. Anyway. But yeah, just covering like weird stuff, you know. I think that'd be a pretty neat idea. There's this thing I want to cover where I'm not sure if you guys know this, but there are these basically like sounds that we have recorded from different planets. You guys ever heard of that? Like just recording the atmosphere, the sound of like say Jupiter or Saturn or whatever. Some of those sounds are so fucking just unsettling. Since it's like a natural, you know, phenomenon. You can't make something that unsettling. You know what I mean? Like that particular block of like, it's most likely a true story, but you can't 100% prove it because it's still someone's story. You know what I mean? I really like that. Very intriguing. solar system site. I don't know if it's up though, but a crazy thought regardless. That reminds me, wasn't there some UFOs in California recently? Like, as in thousands of people saw it? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, just something cool to do for, October. I got some free time in October before Black Ops 6 launches, so I figured I'd try it. Also, I have some real stuff that's happened to me that I can maybe make a video on. You're the one with the astronauts stuck in space and heard a heartbeat type noise. They recorded it. Oh. That's fucking weird. If you guys, speaking of phone calls and aliens and shit, you guys ever heard of that weird phone call that's like, it's kind of famous? It's like, this caller. This caller calls this dude's parents. And keeps speaking in these sentences that like aren't actual sentences. One, like the voice, it's like this really deep, sounds artificial voice, and it's just saying weird shit like, what say, I can't remember the name of it. It's, let me Google this one phrase from it. Here we go. Here we go. February 1993, Air Force Captain Gary Sudbrink received a series of mysterious and disturbing phone calls from an unknown number. One of the things this voice said to him, it said this weird thing. It was like, you're being impersonated by the other voice. Kept saying that over and over. Weird fucking shit. Anyway. Astronauts trapped in space on ISS. This is super recent. Ooh, I will look that up in just a second. Remind me, actually. Whenever I get hooked or type it in Google. Let me smack these people. Smack. Yeah, man, I truly think, like, you can't get any more scary or, like, mysterious or weird than anything involving space. Anything involving space, space travel, galaxies, whatnot, planets in our solar system. Like, oh, it's Trapper. Anything involving that, though, you cannot get. What are the odds there's a trap under me? What are the odds? Huh. Oh, that reminds me. I need to go see Alien Romulus. Heard it's really good. Seen it yet. I'm just watching him. I want him to leave so I can go get up that main gen. Okay. God pallet already. Oh, I can't go that way. I think he's got the thing on where you get injured if you undo a trap. Oh. Pretty sure he's got that on. Okay. Yeah. Movies I've watched recently. Long Legs. That's some good shit. Nobody else is working on a gen, and I don't really know why, by the way. Off the space stuff. I'm not really like a big... I don't even know how to put it. I'm not like a big paranormal believer, but I do think that... I think there's been too many instances of like, oh, I didn't know you could walk through that. Whoops. I mean, bro, if you want to chase me out here, you go right ahead. Oh, Leon. Oh, team. What are you guys doing? Y'all got cataracts or something? Goddamn. All right. Come on, bro. All right. Finishing this gen. We're finishing it. I don't care. Got it. Yeah, I've experienced stuff too. It's weird though, like... How's this man like dodging these traps? Anyway, big teddy bear feet. I've experienced stuff too. I guess like my thing is like... I don't even know, man. I feel like maybe... Oh, team. What are you guys doing? I feel like maybe... What is this guy doing? Skylar Puppy has just stopped. I don't want to get too far into it, because then I feel like I'll be a conspiracy, like an Alex Jones type, but like... You know, like those guys on Ghost Adventures or whatever. This dude has traps literally all around Maine. You can't walk that. Okay. He's just gonna use her as bait, I guess. Why am I not getting anti-camp? Why am I not getting anti-camp? Game's wonderful. Maybe, oh, it's because she's here. That's actually a play then. Oh, good play. What's up, Greg Bambino? I think this game's over. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. Okay, okay. Alright, let me look that up. Astronauts trapped in space on ISS. That pulled up for later. Surgence of scary movies. There's been a lot of kind of not great ones. I mean, There's always not great ones, but there's one about like AI that just came out, but not like it's just like Amazon Alexa or something, you know? Looks really bad. All right, let's get here. Smile and Hereditary. Smile. I'm not sure if those are even good. Is Smile 2 any good? Look that up real quick. Oh, it's not out yet. Never mind. Can't look it up. I saw the trailer. It looked kind of shit. Honestly. The first one was that good. Apparently it was decent. Hmm. Anyway. Let me see if I can pull this up real black screen. Yeah. We just leave it up. I want to do a beta test on you guys really quick here. If you guys are down for it. But like I said, I did research all day on a bunch of weird, creepy, strange, scary incidents involving calls and whatnot. I kind of want to read a few, some appropriate background music here, and you guys can tell me what you think. If you guys are down for that. If not, I'll keep amped by teddy bears and shit. Some good music. Evil 4 generator. You've seen Trap. I wanted to see that. Josh Hartnett, right? M. Night Shyamalan. That looked pretty good. I haven't seen it. Okay, Resident Evil 4. Let's see here. Generator. Actually, could go old school into the Village Rain theme. So a lot of good things about horror games or any games in general is that their soundtracks are pretty much always, there's no copyright because you have to put the game up on YouTube and like monetize it and stuff. So a lot of the music from it's just like with anything nice. What is up, Never Lucky? How you doing? Yeah, I play a little bit of DBD every now and then. A little bored of it, but it is what it is. It's a game to play. It's there to pass the time. Um, what is that? It's like Resident Evil. It's that theme. It's the village theme, but not the first time you get to the village. It's like the second time you get to the village. Rainy. Consult the YouTube Resident Evil 4 playlist here. This? That's it. That's the exact one I was thinking of. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the one. Turn it down though. I think there's an extended version. Here we go. 15 minutes. Boom. That good? Good volume? Yeah? SCP? What's SCP? I misread that at first as ICP. Insane Clown Posse stuff. RE4 remake stream when? You know, I would like to revisit it, maybe play it on a hard difficulty. I really liked the remake, actually. Here's a question. You don't remember? Like 8 or so years ago, you played Pokemon Showdown and had basically remixes of old Pokemon music. Who was that? That was... God, man. That was like... OC Remix, maybe? I can't remember. Maybe OC Remix? It's been so long. What is up, Tony? How you doing, brother? Alright. You guys ready for some weird shit? So this is all... This is for context. Just for context here. Leave DBD up in the background. I don't know. Just for context here. My pop filter down. Closer to the mic. This is all stuff, like, I was just researching creepy, weird phone calls on the internet. And, I have about... This is mostly just, like, threads where it's like, what's the weirdest phone call you've ever gotten? A lot of these are from 9, 10 years ago. In some cases, 12 years ago. So, they're not really... You probably haven't heard of these. I don't really know anyone from a quick YouTube search that's like doing stuff like this. So these are not like popular stories. These are stories from just random commenters. So I'd like to think that the majority of them are true. These people aren't just doing this for clout or to, you know, fool you or whatever, because it's just like a random fucking comment from 8 to 12 years ago, you know? Let me just pick one and I'll get started here. This one's one of the weirdest ones. And stuff like this, man, I hate that it's this common. So, I wonder if there's a way I can show you... Well, no, I guess you guys don't have to see what I'm reading. It's fine. Alright, so this is from 12 years ago. This is in a thread about weird phone calls on Reddit. Weirdest phone calls you've ever gotten on Reddit. This person says, I was young and didn't realize how bad this could have been until later. The phone rings. I pick it up. This male-sounding voice asks who is speaking. I say my name. The voice asks if I'm a little boy, quote-unquote. I say no, I'm a little girl. The voice asks if my parents are home. I say my mom is in the shower, but will be out soon. The voice asks where I live. By then, my mom was out of the shower, and I hand her the phone. Beforehand, I tell the person on the other line. When my mom picks up the phone, the other line had already been disconnected. It's so fucking bizarre how, like, if you really think about it, I mean, you know, assuming this person is still alive more, this is from 12 years ago, but, like, all it takes is, like, the mom being in the shower for another minute and her entire family could have been fucking murdered. You know what I mean? Like, or she could have been abducted, you know? Like, it's so weird how, like, just something that small can change the whole outlook of your life. There's more. I got a bunch, man. I got a bunch. This one's just kind of strange. Like, this one in particular, it's, like, very bizarre. This one's from 9 years ago in another weird phone call Reddit thread. When I was 11 or 12, I got handed a phone by a woman whom I have never met before while waiting around the school parking lot. She knew who I was by my first name. She asked me if I was me. When I picked up the phone, when she gave me the phone, there was a girl on the other end, probably my age, and we had a casual conversation. I didn't ask who she was or anything because she knew everything about me and I didn't want to be rude. To this day, I have no clue who I talked to on the phone or who the woman was in the parking lot that handed me the phone. I think if I sort these by date, here we go, yeah. There's a follow-up to that, actually. So, a follow-up comment just says, what did you talk about? And the guy says, just basic stuff, school and stuff. She asked me about my sisters, which was super weird because I never brought them up as a 12-year-old boy. Yeah, strange shit. Out of context, this sounds weirdly wholesome. It does. There's this weird thing, like, I'm not sure if this is just me, but this kind of freaks me out a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna intersect with a dream I once had. Let me go grab a Coke Zero. I'm gonna go back to the main menu here on DBD. Kind of, you know, add some backdrop. I'm gonna grab a Coke Zero. I had a really weird dream one time, and this is like kind of a fear for me. So I'm gonna tell you when I get back. One sec. One time I had this dream. And this is a true story. I mean, there's no way I can prove it because it's a dream. But I had this dream where, like, I'm trying hard to remember it because I think it was 10 years ago. I had this dream. Oh, sorry. Whenever I open a can, my dog, like, freaks out. I don't know why. He's scared the shit out of me. Like, he's sleeping beside me. I open this can and he just rockets up. Like, he's right beside me right now. It's funny. Sorry, bud. Finish opening this. Okay. But yeah, I had this dream. It was like, I'm just walking along in like a forest or like, it's like a field with some trees, something like that. It was more like a field with trees. I'm walking along and all of a sudden this person comes out of nowhere, and I've never seen them before in my life. Just some random person, you know, my subconscious, I guess, dreamed up, and I run into them, and they just say, "I know you," and I'm like, "I don't think so. I don't know who you are," and then they're like, "No, you know me too." And I'm like, no, I don't. And then he just like walks away. And then I wake up. Yeah. Pretty weird. I don't know. I don't really remember my dreams. That's one I remember. Very strange. If I can recall, this was like a dude. He was just kind of like a heavier sets, like a husky dude. He had a white shirt on, like a button-up shirt, like brown slacks, pants, glasses. Never seen him before in my life. I scared? Well, usually I don't think I remember my dreams because they don't scare me. When I have a nightmare, I actually I actually remember it. Another one I had that was very memorable was I was having an argument with someone in real life, right? It's like like a verbal scuffle. And this one's really bizarre. But like having a verbal scuffle, I say something like just to end it basically. I say something like, "Yeah, whatever, fuck off," And I turn away and I'm walking away, and as I'm walking away in the dream, I hear a gunshot. And I don't feel anything, I don't feel any pain, but all of a sudden, I lose like feeling in my legs, and there's this warm feeling coming out of the back of my head neck. So I just kind of collapse in the dream, and I can't move. I'm not in pain. I'm still awake, but I just feel like warm liquid just pouring out of the back of my head. And then I woke up. And I imagine I've never died or been shot in the head, but I imagine that's what it's like to get shot in the back of the head and die. So, yeah. It was like literally right as I feel like I'm dying in the dream, I wake up. Very startling, very odd. Did he look like Bray Wyatt? No, he looked kind of like, can't describe him. It's like, I don't know. Like, if you took Peter Griffin and made him like real, but mixed him with the angry video game nerd, I guess. But yeah. What's up, Grape? How you doing? Blame Truth, what is your favorite Black Ops game? Two. Two. Three's a close second, though. Ever had a near-death experience? Have I? Wouldn't call it near death. I've had some things that would make you panic. Like, I'm out on a trail in the summer in 90-degree weather with no water, and I'm like lost, kind of. That was a little scary. But I was near like a big lake, so I could have drank the water and just got like diarrhea or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that bad. Like, I think I've avoided death pretty well overall, Can't think of anything that's like super sketchy or like nearly died. Are you back for good? I mean, I streamed 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure if that's for good. I don't mind streaming a little bit. I'm just kind of bored of games, Maybe I'll do more of these streams where I just tell stories or some shit. Read weird shit, creepy shit, while Resident Evil music plays in the background. I don't know. I would like to stream every now and then, just because it's fun. But, like, yeah. Spooky stories from your forest trail adventures from a year ago. Not really. I heard some coyotes fucking one night. They were, like, laughing. That's pretty unsettling. Yeah. They were like literally fucking and like going or whatever. Not like that, but that's about it. Not really scary, more like insulting. Breaking leaves and out of nowhere a nuke is super slow-mo and the leaves are blowing around, but I know I can't stop it. It never hits the ground, but it almost does in slow-mo. Oh, that's not good. Sounds like anxiety. I had this dream quite a bit actually, which I think is anxiety related, where my teeth fall out, or like my teeth, I pull my teeth out, or something to do with my teeth falling out. That's a recurring one. Can I post a YouTube link? Yes. Like the movie streams? Man, I can't. YouTube's up my ass about it. I'm gonna try to do some content on that channel though. Soon. The goal is to get I'm gonna keep my expectations low. The goal is to get about 5,000 views first video, which I think I can do. I actually keep playing this Resident Evil 4 sound. Evil 4 regenerator theme. Do it. Yeah, his anxiety here. Volgon, check him out. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. Volgan, I see. So this guy, I'm assuming this is like, a real life kind of. Or is this fiction? Is this fiction or non-fiction? I'll just ask that. This is sort of like what I want to do, yeah, but with like, you know, real incidents. What's another recurring dream I've had? I used to have one where I'd be back in school. Like I never actually graduated and I failed and I had to go back. Yeah. So, I think it was Corpse Husband when he was still doing stuff. He did one called like Stairs in the Woods, I believe it was. Which is like fiction presented as real, which I think is nice. A lot of those though, the only issue I have is like a lot of those, because like any sort of creepypasta or whatever, like, I mean, I'm not trying to dog on anyone, but like most of them are pretty bad, you know. I find that it's a lot better when it's a real kind of scenario, because they say truth is stranger than fiction a lot of times. So I'll watch this though, because I kind of want to see how he formats this. How long is this? Pretty long one, yeah. I'll put this on like while I'm is this just him narrating, I guess? Yeah, like this is really simple editing too. 3 million views. Oh, this is from 2018. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll watch this for some pointers then. Thank you. Or I'll listen to it, I should say. I have like nothing to listen to in the car, so I'll throw it on next time I'm in the old cross trek. Will I be doing Pokemon content again? Maybe like ROM hacks and stuff. I don't think I could ever do Showdown again, man. You know, I'm just like over it. I don't know, man. I might do the ROM hacks though, the difficult ROM hacks. Those were always fun. Those are just good games in general, though. You know, the Kaizo 4 Horsemen challenges I did. What's up, Damien? How you doing? About 16, 17 years ago. What's up, Amda? When I was a child, an old woman had passed away who lived across the street. And at some point, some people came to move her stuff out for the house to be moved into, etc. I was at the window and asked my mother and grandma why there was a woman crying across the street where they were moving stuff. Neither of them could see her. I don't remember it, but they're both adamant it happened. You just gave me chills, brother. Like, well, you can't see on the small cam, but you just gave me goosebumps. There was one instance, so my mom lives in like this old farmhouse, right? And we moved into it. So one of the reasons I moved out of that house Most people, like, they kind of wait a bit before they move out of their parents' house or whatever. I moved out when I was, like, 20 years old. I'd gotten my first YouTube check at, like, 19, and I was out of there at 20. So, the reason I moved out so quick is because that was the creepiest goddamn house I have ever lived in. And, I'm not gonna say it was haunted. I'll just say there's some weird fucking shit that happened. One night, I've told this story before, I'm gonna tell it again. And this is as true as I can make it, I guess. One night, I'm up on the PC, just doing whatever I'm doing. I don't know what I was doing, looking at titties, reading Wikipedia articles. I don't remember. Playing Call of Duty, I don't really remember. But I'm up just on the PC, and I made some food. I think it was like pot stickers. And I am in my socks, and I spill a bunch of soy sauce on my sock. That's not the scary part. But that did happen. So I spill a bunch of soy sauce on my sock, and I'm like, fuck. You know, these are white socks too, so it's not good. So I go to the bathroom, and it's like 2 a.m. Nobody's home. It's just me. My mom's off working she's a contractor. She's working on some other house. It's like 2 a.m. or whatever. I go to the bathroom, and I wash my socks under the bathtub faucet. Wash them out real good, get the soy sauce out, turn the water off, done. Whenever I turn the water off, I know the sounds in the house. There's no weird sounds with, like, the plumbing or whatever. Turn the water off, and there's, like, this weird scratching sound underneath my feet in the bathroom. We do have a basement, by the way, in the house. So it's just kind of like, if I can recreate it. Kind of like, I'm not sure if the mic's going to pick this up. Kind of like that. And I'm like, well, that's fucking scary. My first thought is like, it's probably like a raccoon maybe in the basement. Not uncommon. Squirrels, raccoons get in the basement. But it's like right under my feet. So I hear it pretty clear. So I stomp to try to, like, make them stop, make the animal quit. I think it's an animal. So I stomp. And I'm like stomping. And then I stop to see if I hear it run off or whatever. And I hear a woman just crying in the basement. Just I hear it plain as fucking day. Just weeping. Kind of like the witch from Left 4 Dead. Not that exaggerated, but like a kind of like that. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I'm just like, I'm just gonna leave these socks here. I'm gonna go to my room. I go to my room and I lock the door. And I somehow go to sleep like 2 hours later. Anyway, stuff like that would happen a lot. Footsteps constantly. Constant footsteps. Footsteps loud enough to where, like, it sounds like somebody in combat boots has broken into my house. So many times I would get up in the middle of the night with a gun thinking someone had broken into the house. I have an ex-girlfriend that can vouch for me. We were taking a nap. It was about 7 p.m. or so. 8 p.m., something like that in the summer. And these footsteps were loud enough to wake us both up. And it's weird. Telling the story, feeling something hiding behind the door too. Yeah, that was. Came home from college. There's a bed behind this door in my house. I get the feeling that I'm not alone. It's just a weird feeling. I get the feeling I'm not alone in the house. So I go and it's like midday too. It's like 4 p.m. and I go to that room. And I'm like, I just go like, Mom? Is that you? She's not home. Found out later. But I go to that room and, like, the bed's behind the door and you can kind of see the bed. I just hit the mic, sorry. You can kind of see the bed through the crack in the door, and it looked, I swear to God, it looked like somebody was sitting on the bed through the crack in the door. Like I could make out like a person sitting on the bed. So I slowly kind of like go around the door, to look at the bed, and when I do, there's nothing there. And I go back through and I look through the crack again, and it looks different. Doesn't look like anybody's there. Like looks normal now, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? Weird shit. Constantly that happened in the house. Weird stuff. Years ago, I had an old fat LCD that I used to play my old consoles. I'm still not sure why, but every night, as I want to say 1 in the morning, it would make a loud clunk and turn itself on to static. That's weird. That's pretty weird, actually. Static in general is kind of scary on its own, so... Living at this house, by the way, I've lived here for 13 years, I think, now, and nothing weird. Nothing. So, I don't think it's my imagination when I was living there. Let me see if I can find another weird phone call to read here. Alright, this one's very strange. This one's about 6 years ago. Yesterday, my sister came over to pick me up from my boyfriend's house to hang out. I was finishing my breakfast, so she sat and talked with us for a few minutes. During that time, she received a call from an unknown number which had called 10 plus times before during the last day or so. She didn't answer, saying she expected that it was a scammer or a robocall. I said, let me answer it if it calls again. I wanted to jokingly mess with the person if it was a live call. Sure enough, a few minutes later, the number called again. She handed the phone to me and I answered it. Now, my sister and I sound about identical over the phone. We are both women in our 20s. It wasn't much of a conversation. I said hello, and to my surprise, my mom answered the phone and asked if this was my sister. I could hear my dad talking to my mom in the background, and before I could say anything else, she hung up. I figured that my mom must have gotten a new phone. We tried calling back, but the phone wouldn't even ring. So I called the number that I knew was my mom's and asked if she had been trying to reach my sister. She said no, neither of them had made any calls at all. Confused, we tried to call the number back several more times from different locations. It never even rang. I know it could be a coincidence, but I know my parents' voices. I am very weirded out right now. OP says, forgot to mention the number came from our area code, and after this happened, the number never called again. The comments go on to say, you said that your mom asked if it was your sister. Did she ask for her by name, or was it just your sister? And OP says she asked by name. Then the other commenter says, that's weird. Do you know what your parents were doing at the time this happened? Do they have an alibi? And the OP says they were sitting around paying medical bills. Mom says she never even said my sister's name, and they both are pretty creeped out. Yeah. That stuff, especially, very freaky. A few weeks ago, took my dog out around midnight. Let me get some, actually, Resident Evil here. The new Regenerator theme, maybe? Yeah, let's do it. All right. few weeks ago, took my dog out around midnight. Nobody outside. My dog just freezes and stares down the alley, and we hear a little girl's voice say hi. Both of us just turn around and walk back to the house. I don't blame you. Oh. You know, funny, actually, I have a picture of this, too, to prove this. My dog, Buddy, even though he's older, his favorite thing in the world is just to go on walks. And I've taken him to my mom's house. She has a pretty big property. I've taken him to my mom's house, like, so many times to walk, and, you know, he loves it there. I took him, I believe it was like 3 months ago or so. I took him to my mom's house, and I have never seen him act this way. I opened the door, the back door, and usually I have to hold him back from jumping out because he wants to just leap out, right? So usually I have to hold him back and like leash him up and then let him out. Well, this time I opened the door and he just freezes. And I'm like, come on, I got you, you know? And I'm like, I leash him up, and he literally, like, instead of hopping out of the car, he turns and, like, goes to the other door, the other side. And I'm like, well, that's fucking weird. Maybe he wants out over there. I don't know. He's a weird dog. So I open the other side, and again, he just freezes. He will not come out. And this time, he, like, leaps over the center console and goes to the front seat of my car, which he does not. He does not do that. So I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So I go and open the door, the front door, and I'm like, are you just being weird, or is something freaking you out? I open my front door, my passenger door, and again, he climbs over the console, hits the back seat. Like, whenever I had opened the door, he did not want to fucking get out. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to take this as a sign. We're just going to go home. I don't know what you're sensing or what's going on. We're just going to go home. And I did. He's never done that before. I've had him to my mom's house. I've taken him up to my mom's house hundreds of times. He's never done that. Bizarre. I have a picture of that, actually. Somewhere. I type in dog, will it show up? I choose to tell scary stories when I'm in bed reading for sleep. What are you reading? I read horror books before bed, man. Hey, what's up, Erectabuzz? How you doing? In my previous place, I swear on my life, I saw my reflection in the mirror wink at me while I was just sorting out my toothbrushes. Yeah, that's fucking not good. No, thank you. Alright, let me see if I can... I wonder if I type in car, if it'll... I mean, there's no easy way to show you guys anyway, though. My camera doesn't autofocus. Maybe I can with my webcam, actually. Yeah, I think I need to type in car. Go up. Hopefully. See, yeah, here it is. Sweet. This was June 2nd. Okay, let me get... Let's turn this on. Webcam? Hello? So, there he is, and I'll... Yeah. So, anytime I open the back door, he, like, always... Like, again, I have to hold him back jumping out of the car, right? This time, he's just not wanting to move. That was my girlfriend, by the way. It went to like off. Sorry. But yeah, he's just not wanting to move. I've never seen him act that way. I mean, he doesn't even do that at the vet. Even at the vet, he leaps out of the fucking car. You know, like very strange. Don't know why. I haven't had him back since. So I took that as a sign not bring him. I don't know. "2014, nice." Yeah, I've been doing this for a hot minute. Tried looking over every aspect of the photo, looking for anything weird in it. Yes, but it's just like a picture of him mostly. I will say this. Um, I will say this. The photo is a bit weird because he looks a bit weird. Like his eyes look weird. When I took him home, by the way, he was fine. Let me show you guys again. I'm not gonna jump scare you. Sorry. Webcam on. Okay. His eyes, it's not probably not gonna focus, but his eyes look strange. Here it focuses. Did they not look a little odd? I mean, I'm not just imagining that, right? Like you guys just saw him earlier. Like he looks frightened or something. I don't know. Or like glassy eyed. I don't know. Order you some McDonald's. I'm afraid I can't. You guys deserve better than that. Kind of like stressed in that picture. Yeah, like it's weird. Light reflecting in his pupils. Maybe. That's the only thing I could find weird in the photo is that his eyes look a little weird. Outside of that though, like I can't tell you why he. Let me look in the background of some. I'll see like a fucking little girl with a book on her hand or something. I don't see anything. I mean, it's basically just the photo of him. I'm not trying to take a picture of the background, you know. Yeah, he just hop out of the car. It's weird. Yeah, I just looked at all the stuff reflected in the windows. Anything? Can't tell you. I don't know. Weird. Really weird. OP as well. I'm sorry to hear that, Damo. Yeah, he's got to go for a surgery consultation today, but it should be something they can handle. Person, something off in the distance. I mean, see, he's older, so his vision's not that great. So I don't think he'd be able to see anything. You know what I mean? Like see anybody off in the distance. Maybe I'll take him back and see what he does, but like, I don't know. Taken him to that exact spot since that occasion. No, I haven't taken him back. This was in June, so it's been 3 months. Um, I mean, I'll be real with you too. My mom, like, bit of a hoarder. So, um, taking him inside her house is always a little stressful because I don't know what the fuck she's just got too much shit, dude. It's just everywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of stressful. Like he could eat a piece of chocolate or something or do I have a picture? Actually, I think I have a picture of this as well. To give you guys an example, I think I can show this. My mom words too. Yeah, this is like bigger. So this is focus. Will it? There we go. This is my mom's stove. This is her stove. Just her stove. A little ridiculous, huh? It's not good. And it's worse. Nah, that's like the least bad thing. A house sit for a family member recently while they went on holiday, so I took care of a dog and cat, and the damn dog kept staring at the staircase randomly during the day and night. Yeah, I don't like that, man. My girlfriend is part native, and she visited a very dense forest and a reservation with accessible land across a steep river a few years ago. She was and sees what is best described as the rake, lanky, skin tight, pale, and big black gouging eyes looking right at her. Couldn't comprehend what she's looking at. She's a big baby when it comes to stuff, so it isn't her to lie. Um, Skinwalker. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Let me show you guys another picture. My mom's kitchen. Um, this is the most recent visit. Give it a sec to focus. This is her like kitchen countertop. Don't ask me why there's a giant bed frame in there either. But there's a giant bed frame in the kitchen. Don't know why. It's bad. I keep telling her, like, she doesn't understand, like, this goes for anybody. It's not just ADHD people, but, like, me personally, when there's too much clutter and shit, like, I can't concentrate. I can't fucking concentrate. I can't deal with it. Like, it's just too much. I gotta navigate around it. I gotta, just the thought of trying to organize all the shit or put it up is, like, exhausting. So I told her at a certain point, like, just throw it the fuck away. Junk. Nobody wants it, right? She's like, come over and sell this stuff on eBay for me. And I'm like, nobody wants this. Like, it's just junk. Nobody wants, like, your bag of eggshells you've saved or, like, you know, the 8 pounds of coffee creamer you buy. Like, just throw it out. Toss it. You won't, though. You can't throw stuff away. So it just piles up, piles up, piles up, keeps going, keeps going. Um, the actual house itself doesn't really get dirtier because she keeps making storage units or buying them. There's like 4 storage units of shit, dude. Oh, Lord. Stressful just thinking about it. Out here, the stair creak randomly. Yeah, when that happened, the dog didn't seem to care about the staircase. She was quiet, suddenly staring at the staircase. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Not a fan myself. Eventually started to sneakily throw things away little by little because never use ever again anyway, so she realized. This is a true story again. When I got my first YouTube paycheck, I went to buy my own food for the first time. Um, so I go to the store and I raid the Michelina's frozen dinner aisle as, you know, an 18, 19-year-old guy would. And I go raid the Michelina's frozen dinner aisle. Come back home and I proceed to put it in the freezer, only I can't because the freezer is filled to the brim with just stuff, food. So logically, I'm like, all right, there's stuff in here that's like older than I am. I'm not kidding. My mom has these like frozen steaks from like 20 years ago. Like the marker date is 20 years ago. So I'm just like, all right, these aren't gonna get eaten. These gotta go. You know, like these just gotta go. They're 20. This is 20-year-old. This cow could fucking vote. You know, let's dump this. So I throw out a bunch of steaks and shit. Right. Throw out these steaks. Put my Michelina's frozen dinners in there. And I proceed to. Oh, what's up, Ash? How you doing? I proceed to put the Michelina's in there. Go to my room. No big deal, right? I hear my mom literally like screech in fear, like across the house. I hear her go like, "Wah!" like that. Not kidding, not kidding. And I go into the kitchen. And I'm like, "What are you doing? Like, what's wrong?" And she's literally digging these 20-year-old steaks out of the trash can. And she's just like, "If you needed room, like, just tell me. I'll move this stuff. Don't throw it away." And I'm like, "Mom, these steaks are fucking 20 years old. Like, what are you doing?" She's just like, "I got space, don't worry." And I swear to God, like she goes outside with these steaks out of the trash and like puts them in this fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre freezer I've never seen before. It's like under, she's such a hoarder, like it's under a blanket with stuff on top of the blanket, so I know what the fuck it was. So she like moves all that shit, and then there's just like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre like meat freezer outside. And she puts it in there. I guarantee you, does she still have that? I don't even know. It's hard to keep up. Hard to keep up. So yeah, I don't know. Point is, yeah, she put that in there. Probably still in there, honestly. I kind of want to go see if it's still in there. I kind of get keeping random documents and stuff because you're worried you might need them later. Food is super strange to be keeping for years on end. Now, let me tell you the story about the macaroni. That's the story. This is better than horror stories, scary story. You have long hair. Yeah, I think this is like, when's the last time I got a cut? I think it was like January 2023. This is, yeah, like 2 years of growth, really. But all right. So I go over to my mom's house, walk into the kitchen, and there is a literal I have a picture somewhere on my phone. There is a literal gigantic like 18-gallon black trash bag just sitting in the middle of the kitchen floor. Okay? I I'm expecting like she's just doing some. I'm thinking like, ah, she's finally cleaning some of this shit out, right? Logically, I open up the trash bag, and there is just like, I mean, tons, enough to fill this bag, tons of just rogue macaroni. I mean, it's uncooked. It's just, it's not cooked. I'll give her that. Just like, fucking just like it had. I swear to God, it had to be like 15 pounds, man, 20 pounds of macaroni. And I go, Mom, where did you get a trash bag full of macaroni? Here's the thing, she like doesn't tell the truth, I guess because she's embarrassed or something. She's just like, I got it at the food drive. And I'm like, what? That's not a thing. What? The food drive? Like, what the fuck is that? So, after I left, I kind of put two and two together. My aunt is actually worse than my mom somehow. The point where she will dumpster dive. And I'm not talking like occasionally, I'm talking like daily. I'm almost certain, I'd be willing to bet my aunt found like a garbage bag full of fucking macaroni while she was dumpster diving. Since my mom's a hoarder, she can't say no. She doesn't want it. What's up, Lee Rock? How you doing? Or know when you're gonna need to feed the whole street, I guess. Dude, I told her, and I'm sorry, like, I told her, I'm like, Mom, when you pass away, like, I'm just gonna throw all this stuff out. You realize that, right? Like, I'm not gonna keep it. Like, no, you give that food away. And I'm like, I'm not giving that food away because that food's gonna be, one, it's already old, and like, for two, if I give it to somebody and they die or get food poisoning, I'm liable to get sued, or I'm responsible for the death. I'm not giving the food away. I'm throwing it away. I'm throwing it out. Not just food though. Like, she's got so much just shit, dude. I mean, just shit. I need to go and actually I need to go actually take pictures, just to like study my old bedroom, right? I was in there recently. I was helping her. She wanted to change beds in that room, and I'm like, does anybody ever use that bed? Like, nope. Like, all right, but somebody gave her a free bed or something. Dude, I don't know, man. Boomers just like, I swear, boomers are just fucking. They're just like, hey, you want this completely useless piece of shit? And they're like, hell yeah, dude, give it to me. I think that's just what they do for fun. That's their video games, I guess. But yeah, I go over there and I'm helping her move that bed in that room. That explains why there's a bed frame in the kitchen. That was the day. Makes sense. Got the old frame out. Anyway, I I go over there and I'm helping her move a bed, and I move that bed into that room, right? And this is my old bedroom. When I moved out, it was empty. It, like, literally, I think I left the bed, which was the bed that was in there previously, and that was it. And I swear to you guys, like, we could barely get the bed into that room. There was like 3 lifetimes worth of clothes in that room. Clothes and just random shit. There was something to like, some kind of apparatus to like stretch your back muscles or something. Some weird, like, look like a torture device. Christmas trees, fucking just mountains of clothes. I mean, just tons of shit. Tons of shit. My problem has always been I'm a rather messy person, in that if something's dirty, like, I'm a guy, I guess that's just a guy thing. Like, if something's dirty or there's some trash on the floor, like whatever, it's not that important. You know what I mean? Like we'll get it later. But I've gotten better with it. I've built up habits to where right now I got some bags in the floor from Walmart, and my girlfriend's stuff's in the corner over there, like some of her clothes and shit. That she's not like, it's like pajama stuff and random stuff that uh needs to be mailed, but that's more of like a space issue. Like my house isn't that big. I don't really have a place to put it. So like that's okay. Like I'm fine with that. I'll clean up this Walmart stuff tomorrow. I wake up. Um so I'm pretty messy, but like I've gotten better at it. Like I recognize there's a problem there. It's not good to be messy. Let's keep the place baseline clean. Let's make some ground rules, keep it baseline clean, and I think I've done that. My house is way cleaner than it was, let's say 5 years ago. Hell, even 2 years ago. However, to get to that point, you have to admit like you have a problem. You know, you have to admit that you're messy and be like, I got to do better. You have to know that being messy is in your DNA, like in my case. So, I'm someone that thrives with organization. I love everything being organized. If you go to my bedroom, all my Blu-rays are in alphabetical order. All my movies are in alphabetical order. There's like everything has a place. Does that make sense? So organization's very, very good for me. I will take organization with a little bit of mess. I'd rather have that. The thing about my mom's place is that she's actually a better cleaner. Like she's pretty clean as far as I guess what guests see. But she's so disorganized, it literally stresses me out. Like being over there, like I just walk in and I see all this stuff and I get sleepy. I can't explain it. Like it's just overwhelming, the amount of shit and every single thing around you. You have to think about consciously. You know what I mean? Like you have to think about like it's in the way or it's there or like what is this? Am I gonna get fucking scurvy from this if I touch it? What is this? Is this expired? I have to check the dates on every piece of food because God fucking knows the last time she changed that shit out. It is stressful. And I don't like it. And hasn't gotten to the point where she realizes it's like a real problem. So it just keeps like gradually getting worse. If you guys have seen the show Hoarders, you know that you can't like just go in there and throw shit away or they freak the fuck out. So I can't just go in there and with a dump truck and start throwing shit out. So I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. Other than just stop. I think I'm gonna be like I'm gonna stop coming over until this gets better. Which is mean, but like I have no other option at this point. Okay, that's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Crazy that she can live with so much congestion, but I guess maybe to her it's normal. So like I just told you about my spare bedroom, right? So there's another spare room. Uh it's actually another spare bedroom, and I opened that door to that room the other day just randomly just to like I don't know, I was curious. And when I did that, I see just bags upon bags upon bags of just potato chips. Where she got them, don't fucking know. Are they in date? Probably fucking not. So many bags of potato chips, you can't walk. I should have took a picture of it. Anyway. The VOD of your mom's kitchen? That was before it got bad. Like, it's worse now. Girlfriend met your mom yet? Yes. Yes. My mom will do her best to clean my girlfriend comes over, but, like, the issue with that is that she doesn't actually clean. She just moves shit to, one of those rooms. So then the rooms get worse. Because then when she's done, those rooms contain the stuff. And, like, Oh, sorry. This is measure keyring. Just spinning it. Didn't realize I was that close to the mic. Sorry. But when she makes room for that stuff, as soon as company's gone, she like fills the outer areas up again. Does that make sense? So cleaning is it's not cleaning. Just kind of moves a bunch of shit to a different room or like a storage unit. I'm not kidding. Swear to God right now, okay? Swear to God right now. There is an entire building on that property that is probably the size, a little bit smaller, roughly the size of my entire house. So I have this room right here, which is we'll call it the stream room, the den. Behind that curtain there is my washer dryer room. It's tiny, it's not big. I just have a curtain up just because, you don't need to be seeing my dirty drawers or whatever in there. So yeah, so washer dryer room, stream room, living room, kitchen. I have a home gym, which is not that big of a room. It's just, relatively small home gym. Bedroom where I sleep. And bathroom. That's the whole house, right? Not that big. Moving recently? No, I've lived here like 13 years. Got a great deal in this house back in 2011, and the housing prices are. I'm not moving. We'll just say. But anyway, it's not that big, right? There's a storage unit, a building. Literally, like you could turn it into an apartment. You could rent this apartment out in New York City. It'd be big by New York City standards. Okay? It is filled to the fucking ceiling with just shit. You think I'm joking and I'm being you might be thinking I'm exaggerating. I am not. I had to go in there to I was asking my mom for like an ottoman. Like, Mom, do you have like a spare ottoman? She's like, I think I have one in the building. I went in that building. I thought I was gonna die, man. I thought I was gonna fucking die, dude. There's nowhere to walk. You have to like it's so bad. You have to like she's basically move shit out of the way so you could step. So like you have to long leg it over shit into this one little step area. It is filled. I have a picture of it on here. I don't know what I need to search to find it because I don't remember like when I went into this building. If I just type in junk, will it come up? I don't think so. iPhone doesn't know what junk is. What if I type in like stuff? Maybe it'll come up. If I can find it. One second. Stuff's coming up, but it's like my stuff. Oh, just picture me as a baby. Why'd that come up? Anyway. I don't think I can find it. Dark room brings it up. I gotta show you guys this. Like, I can't really do it justice. Yeah, I don't think I can put up. I don't know how to put up. Anyway, trust me, it's bad. Just trust me, it's bad. Thought your living room was behind you. Oh no. So this is the same room, but like the desk used to be up against this wall to my left here. Okay. With the living room behind me and stuff like that. When I actually cleaned this room up, and got everything out and stuff like that, and I found the room was it's not that big, so like for space, what I did was I moved the desk. Like the desk is like going this way. Like I'm sitting at the desk right now. So behind me is my laundry room, and then like on the other side of the desk is another monitor, and the side door, and then a window, and then to my right is the living room and the kitchen and stuff. So this is just a better use of space because now like if like my friend Frank came over and the Xbox is hooked up over there, so it's just like a better use of space. Like there's two sides to the desk we can use now, if that makes sense. Um, I kind of prefer it like this. Nice. Yeah, I paid off my house several years ago. Yeah, just so you guys know, when I this house has like tripled in value since I've bought it. I bought it to live in it. I didn't buy it to like sell it. And if I sell it, still, what the fuck else am I gonna buy? Everything's up. It's clown show, clown show. Anyway, what's up, Ricky? How you doing? First stream I've caught. Keep the content coming. Thanks, bro. Bring up God, yeah. Yeah, I need to like make a folder of all these so I don't have to like search my phone for it. I know I have a picture on there, but I just don't know when it was. It was earlier this year. I know that. Actually, you know what? We can do some detective work. If I go to my text messages and I search for Ottoman, search, right? I'll actually see a way to do. You search text messages on iPhone? Do you guys know how? In options. Not seeing an option. Oh, you know what? This is a new number anyway. I have the old number. Search bar and messages. I have that. I. That only for other? Is that only for iMessage? Wait. I think I turned iMessage off. Oh, I see. At the top of the. Okay, the entire thing. I see. Ah. Okay. March 5th, 2024. Thank you. You can't search individual messages. You have to search everything. Yeah, Ash, have a good one. Good to see you're doing well. Live and kicking. What is up, Trump? Took my bike. How you doing, bro? I'm good. I'm good. All right, March 5th. March 5th. Just type March 2020. Pops up here. It'll be in here, I'm sure. End of the month. There's my Lake Lure trip. There's me in a hot tub. We can't show that on stream. Actually, we can. It's Twitch. See. I will find it. I will find it. A nice picture of a soda bottle. It's a good picture of a soda bottle. Favorite that. Alright, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I know it's in here. Come on. Get me down. I think it was a few days after I sent that text. I went over there. Yeah? Yeah? Looking for it. That'd been the day of. Ah, here it is. It was the day of. Look at that. Just so you guys know, I'm not pulling your chain. Not exaggerating. What's up, T and D? How you doing? Just paying off the Outback? Yeah, man, I got a Crosstrek now. I paid the Outback off in the Crosstrek Wilderness. All right. Turn this shit on. Okay. This is from the middle of the storage unit. Give it a second to focus. There we go. This is like when you're in the middle, that bright spot is the door out. Look at all this shit, guys. Look at all this fucking shit. It gets worse. I took another picture. This is what it looks like not looking at the door. Those beams up there are the ceiling, by the way. Just filled to the fucking ceiling with shit. Horrible. Thank you, ZJ2E, for the tier 1 sub, brother. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm not kidding you guys, alright? Seriously. Let's say, worst case scenario, my mom passes away tomorrow. There is no... I would have to retire from YouTube to even look through all that shit. I'm serious. I'm serious. That building, I mean, that's maybe, you're looking at what I took pictures of, you're looking at maybe 20% of it. Just in those pictures. That's one building. She has that building. She has another building. She has another building. And she has another building. They're not the size of that big one. But she has 4 storage units. A basement filled to the brink. An attic filled to the brink. And the house itself is filled with stuff as well. It would take me years to go through it all. Years. Literal years. I can't, I mean, what am I supposed to do? If she passes away, like, I don't know what I would do. I really don't know what I'd do. I'd probably just, like, I don't even know. What do I do in that situation? Like, how do I get rid of all that stuff? Do I just burn it? Like, what do I do? Most, like, I'd say 90% of it, too, is just junk. It's just valueless. Or, at the very least, it's not worth selling. It's not worth the time to sell. So. Bear shit the bed. Oh, sorry to hear that. How bad they get wrecked. You went through a fridge. Yeah, I found that ham that could vote, remember? Yeah. Oh man, you want to talk about, oh, I feel bad. I don't want to like bully my mom here, but like I think I have a picture of her fridge too. I only take pictures of this stuff to see how it progresses. If it gets worse, then I'm like, oh shit, you know? Or I'm just in awe of it. Either one. Yeah, I have a picture of her fridge as well. Dude, like, I don't know. If I can literally explain the problem and show you the problem, but you don't do anything to fix the problem, which is easily fixable, then I don't know what to do to help. I don't think she owns many I think she just owns one property. And I think she's sold most of them, thankfully. But she's just been adding storage units to this property she has. So, dang. 13, 19, but give it 36, 37 dropbacks. Oh. Well, looks good in the record books at least. No details, you know? Hey, what's up, Jax? Or, excuse me, Jack MS. Not Jax from Mortal Kombat. Any serious thing and every step of the way the community has been with me. Brother, glad you're still here. Glad you're still here. Speaking of football, the Panthers had a pair of tickets that sold for $1.80. Seriously? I'm not huge on sports, but I'd go to a fucking football game for $1.80. That team is so bad you could probably buy out a section for like 100, probably. How's things in DBD going? We stopped DBD to tell horror stories, and now we went from horror stories to hoarder stories. Nice transition there. DBD was all right. Met some funny Michaels. Got camped by a trapper. Fun. Too much to start picking away at. Easier to do nothing. So just like do nothing, and then when she does pass, just toss it all. It's one of those things where like she definitely has things of value, but they're obvious things of value. They're like rings or like silver or guns or stuff like that, obviously. But like, what am I gonna do with a fucking lamp? You know what I mean? Like, I could research all this stuff, I guess, but like, what am I gonna do with a fucking kitchen chair from like 1970 something? I don't know. What am I gonna do with like 20 pounds of coffee creamer? A 30-pound bag of macaroni. Like, what am I gonna do with all that shit? I think she should. I'm sure that's how she viewed it at this. I wish she'd just give me the green light to go in there and just throw shit away. Put it on eBay. I mean, she sold some stuff on Marketplace, but dude, like I said, it'd take over a year to even. It'd take a year to even go through this stuff, let alone list it all on eBay. That's a full-time job. All right, I got a picture of her fridge. Actually, last thing I'm going to show you guys. I'm not gonna appear and bully my mom on stream, but like, it does keep getting worse. So like, what is a boy to do? All right, there's the fridge. Give it a sec to focus. Back it up a little bit. Hopefully it'll focus. Yeah. Top to bottom. Filled. Just filled. I mean, it stresses me out. Like, if I were starving, I don't think I would go to that fridge. God knows what's in it. The Hoarders show have good ideas to change their thought process. So I tried to show her the show Hoarders actually. Like, I went over there to her house to watch Hoarders with her. Like, you should watch this show. 5 minutes get in, and she's just like, I don't want to watch this. This is too much like me. I'm like, that's the point. Didn't watch it. You next Cal still talk? Yeah, we actually talked yesterday. I'll play some X Defiant later this week, actually. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I had a bunch of stuff in a storage building. So I have a small storage building outside that has just kind of collected junk as well. And it got to a point where I'm like, all right, there's so much shit in here, I need to clean it all out. And I got most of it out and I got it pretty organized. And I told my mom has a truck. I told my mom, hey, can I use the bed of your truck? And I want to put all this stuff on the back of it. Just take it to the dump, right? Take it to the fucking dump. And she's very eager to help me. You want to know why? She didn't take that stuff to the dump. Guarantee you she kept most of it. Yeah. right hand of God, man. Right hand of God. So like he's a contractor, so I'm like, hey, mom, I'll pay you. I'd like to get experience with this too, so I'll pay you to help me put in this toilet, new toilet. Okay. My old toilet had it. Calcium deposits, couldn't get it off. Looked kind of gross, you know. I'm like, let's get a new toilet. So we get a new toilet, we install it, everything's good. Easy solution, right? The old toilet, I mean, the toilet lid had broke. Like 12 years old now, 15 years old actually. I think. Toilet lid had broke, stained to hell and back with calcium stain. This is a nasty looking toilet. You know, it's not very good. I'm like, it's time. It's time we get rid of this. There's no saving it. Can't fix it. I swear to you right now. I swear to you right now. We installed the new toilet. We loaded up the old one on the back of her truck to take to the dump. That toilet is not at the dump. That old toilet. That old toilet is sitting on her property right now. Right hand of God. Been sitting there for months. Nearly all year. Just an old, decrepit, calcium stained, broken lid toilet. Why it's there, I have no fucking idea. Can someone please tell me what use that has? Like, seriously. Someone tell me. I threw away some old vacuum cleaners because Buddy's hair ruins tons of vacuum cleaners. Like, he's just got so much that, like, things will get clogged and then they'll end up burning up, basically. Motors will burn out. So, there was 2 vacuum cleaners I had that were broken. And I'm like, just take them to the dump. They're done. They're on our property. Like, I don't know what to do. So I guess next time I'm just gonna rent my own truck so I can make sure it gets to the fucking dump. I don't know. I believe the main problem is anytime there's an item, she immediately starts thinking about how she could use that item in the future. The problem is that that situation never comes around. 99% of those situations never actually come to fruition. So that fantasy about using this toilet, I think she only thing I can think of is she wants like the thing from the inside, you know, the little chain and plunger thing. That in case hers breaks or something, but like just take that out at that point. But like that's the only thing I can think of is like just preparing for every single situation ever, and then you just end up with a bunch of shit because all those situations, all of them can't happen. Some of them can't even happen. And maybe like one time out of 100, you might need that shit. But at that point, if you just sold all the other shit, you could just buy the thing you need, and then it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. Am I speaking crazy here? I think I'm speaking facts. So yeah, surprised you didn't play some X Final stream. Yeah, I play that mostly off stream. That's like my Zen game. I don't know, man. It's like a game I just play to chill. I usually play solo. So yeah, the hoarding is bad, very bad, very bad. So even I have some right now, like full disclosure, I have I do understand. Like I have for the past like 15 years or whatever, I haven't really sold any of my old clothes, you know. I donated several bags to Goodwill, but like I haven't really sold any, you know. So I have some stuff of value I need to get to, and it's like one closet full, not like hanging, but like it's filled, you know, like it like the from the ground, not to the top, but like you know, it's filled with like jackets and some jeans and shirts and shit I don't wear anymore, stuff I outgrew or whatever because I started working out, you know, stuff like that. I haven't really sold any of that over the course of like the past decade. So I've been meaning to get around to doing that, but it's just such a fucking slog and a hassle. I just haven't. There will be a point where I think I'll get sick of it and like either sell it in bulk or like donate it or throw it away or whatever. It's not like impeding anything though because it's just in the closet. I'd like that closet space though. So. Only does she hoard in a house she doesn't technically own, but she takes some of the junk with her to work. Works at a daycare so the kids can play with it. Oh, my mom has literally dug through like dumpster shit to get um toys for my nephew. Yeah. Thing. Stream where you play all the OG MW campaigns. Now that sounds like a good idea. I love COD 4's campaign, man. MW2's is good too. MW3's I don't really remember. I think it's pretty good. COD 4's though is so good. Love that one. Gonna throw everything away when he passes. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to do? I don't know why it's like okay, so I realized like I mentioned I'm a messy person, you know, um, and that's something I've had to work on. But like, it's not that I don't like it's not that I like the mess. I don't like the mess. It's just not such an inconvenience for me that like I'm gonna devote a lot of time to it. I guess is the term. I'd prefer a clean, spotless, area always. But do I want to put forth the effort to do it? Is the question. The juice ain't worth the squeeze a lot. Like right now, for example, my kitchen needs mopping. But does having that kitchen not mopped affect me? Not really. I'm not down there licking the floor, you know? I'll mop it like when I want. Like when I feel like it, I guess, when I'm in the mood. So, yeah, that's the stuff like that. I need to vacuum the living room right now. My dog sheds. I should vacuum probably every week. I probably vacuum like once every 3 weeks. Do I do it every week? Yeah, I should. Does it matter? It's just me and him. He doesn't care. No. Don't really need to do it. It's not a big deal. Stuff like that. I don't think that's that bad. I think that's just me trying to manage my time the best that I can. Who wants to spend all day fucking cleaning? I don't. Check out El Rito if you like Halo 3. Oh, I love Halo 3. I'll do that. I think I have any Halo merch. I think I got like old Black Ops 2 shirt at sell for a pretty penny. Vacuum monthly. Like I mean, like seriously though. If the dog shits in the floor or something, okay, I'm gonna clean that. I ain't having no shit in my floor. That's an emergency. We gotta get that up fast. Piss in the floor, we gotta get that up quick. That's a red alert. But like some dog hair or like some mud in the kitchen, man, who gives a fuck? Don't matter. Ain't that important. I'll just do it when I get around to it. You know? And I do it. It's just like a big one day get it all over with thing. Yeah, I did go back and play MW3s because that's the one I played the least. I agree, Ricky. Yeah, all gillied up, man. Love that mission. That was the mission I think I saw gameplay of when I'm like, all right, I gotta get this fucking game. That looks awesome. All right, guys. I think that's gonna do it for me. That was a fun stream, though. Fun stream. Covered all the bases, man. We played some games. We told some horror stories. We talked about hoarding. Uh, all good. All good. Very fun, very fun. Thank you guys for guinea pigging my lighting setup. If this looks good, we'll go full screen again. This looks good. I'll keep it like this. I'm not sure if I want to change the colors at all, but I kind of like just the theme. Blue theme, and then these lights right here have a tinge of red, so by contrast. I think it looks good. I might mess around with it. I don't know, man. But everything looks good. Then I will keep it as is for future streams and, you know, VOD content and stuff. So that you don't like it, but they're fun. I do like it. It's just hard to find time sometimes, you know. Yeah, I got Cauldron Brewing. $25 from Walmart. Hell of a deal. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will catch you all on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.